to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I want to share with you a very delicious cheesy bacon potato casserole that I know that you guys are going to love and enjoy. The holidays are here. Let's enjoy this delicious casserole at home. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. My ingredients. I have black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, salt to taste, 2 serrano chilies, bacon strips, potatoes, Mexican blend cheeses, cream of chicken, red crumbs with Italian seasoning, crispy onions. This is everything we need for this delicious cheesy bacon potato casserole. So let's get started. Of course, I want to start with the bacon. I have my bacon strips here, and I'm going to start cutting them in little pieces. You want to make sure that you cut them almost the same size so that they all cook and get nice and crispy at the same time. I have my pan here. I'm going to go ahead and take it to the stove, and I'm going to start cooking it until it gets really nice and crispy. When it's nice and crispy, just like this, then it's time to remove the bacon pieces to a plate. I have a plate with napkins so that the napkin absorbs all those extra oils. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it here until I am ready to use it. And here, I'm going to add in this bowl some water. I want to add the water because once I start peeling my potatoes, when they are nice and peeled, I'm going to start adding them here to the water. Just make sure that you get those little black spots on the potato completely off. Well, I'm going to continue peeling the rest of the potatoes. Once this is completely done, then I am ready to start cutting the potato in the middle and then slicing it in 4 pieces so that I can make little squares out of this potato. Just like this, you want to make sure that you get the little squares almost the same size. So when you cook them in the oven, everything cooks at the same time. So I'm going to continue cutting the rest of my potatoes. Once this is completely done, well then I am ready to start adding my cream of chicken, adding all my spices, the salt, the garlic, the onion powder, the black pepper. And then let's just mix it completely until everything is really nice and incorporated. After everything is nice and incorporated, just like this, look at this. It's nice and thick, and that's exactly how you want it because you know that the potato is going to release a lot of liquids. I have my 2 serrano chilies here. I'm going to slice them through the middle, and I'm going to dice them really finely. Of course, that if you don't like no spicy food, well then don't add the serrano chilies. To tell you the truth, it gives it a kick, but yet it's not a spicy. It's not going to be too spicy. Okay, after I've cut completely and diced all the serrano chilies, I'm going to go ahead and just add it here and then add everything right on top of my potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and mix it around, making sure that everything is nice and covered. And now I am ready for adding my cheese, and be generous with your cheese. I'm going to go ahead, mix it one more time because I want all the potatoes to get a little bit of everything. I added half of my bacon. nice and crispy. And now I have my baking dish here. I'm gonna add just 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil, and I'm gonna rub it right on the bottom of the baking dish. I wanna make sure that everything is nice and coated, so when I add the potato, it doesn't stick to the bottom of the baking dish. And now, you know something, I am ready for the topping. I'm adding some cheese here. I'm going to start adding the breadcrumbs, the panko. I'm going to go ahead and mix everything completely. Remember that the panko has Italian seasoning, so that's why I'm not adding any salt to this. And now I'm adding my bacon, and I'm gonna mix it very well. And the last thing I'm gonna add is my crispy onions. I'm gonna go ahead, mix it very good. And now I am ready to top it off, add everything to the potato. Just like this, you want to cover the whole thing. Just like this, I have preheated my oven to 350 Fahrenheit. It's gonna go in the oven for about 45 minutes. I'm gonna show you from really close so that you could see all those different textures right on top of the creamy potato. You know something, this comes out so delicious that I know your family is gonna love it. I'm gonna go ahead and just cover it with foil paper, just like this. And you know something, let's take it to the oven and start cooking these delicious creamy bacon potato casserole. I'm gonna go ahead, add it in here, and I'll see you back in 45 minutes. After the 45 minutes have passed, look at this. It smells delicious. You could even see everything bubbling. This just looks amazing, and I'm sure that's gonna taste delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. I wanna start adding it to my plate, but I wanna show you how thick and how creamy this looks. And of course, every time you get a little bit out, you get a little bit of everything. You get a little bit of the bacon, a little bit of the crumbs. I mean, you name it. I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this creamy, cheesy bacon potato casserole. My home smells delicious. It really doesn't take too long to make this delicious casserole. I hope you could make it at home. Enjoy it with your family. The holidays are here. And you know something? This is a very easy side dish. But this is, let me stop talking because I really want to taste it. And you know, this is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Let's see how it came out. I wish you were here to taste it with me. Excuse me. You know something? The 2 serrano chilies gave it a kick, but yet it's not spicy. It's very delicious, very creamy. The potato, it's still a little firm, but yet not overcooked. And the bacon, well, you know, and all that cheese, just amazing. Just perfection. I hope, my friends, you could give it a try and enjoy this delicious, creamy, cheesy bacon potato casserole. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share my video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. And of course, I will stay enjoying this delicious, cheesy, creamy bacon potato casserole. See you on my next delicious recipe. Bye-bye.